Few countries in the world can boast of a natural heritage as diverse as India's. The land of the tiger and the elephant is also home to an incredible variety of plants and animals, great and small. Until a century ago, low population pressures and wise social customs ensured protection for wildlife and forests. But times have changed. Today, national parks and sanctuaries collectively occupy less than 4% of India's landscape, and even these protected enclaves are under constant threat. The only hope for India's remaining biodiversity lies in its scientific management. It is this conviction that drives Wildlife Conservation Society scientist Dr. Ullas Karanth. Trained in the US in the 80s, Karanth was the first field biologist in India to track and study tigers using radiotelemetry and other cutting-edge techniques. His research during the last 2 decades has revealed a great deal about this endangered predator. More threatened than ever, what India's wildlife desperately needs today is a new generation of highly trained biologists to follow in the footsteps of pioneers like Ullas Karanth. And that's why the Wildlife Conservation Society has partnered with several premier scientific institutions in India to set up a new Master of Science degree program in wildlife biology. Housed for the moment in the modern campus of the National Centre for Biological Sciences in Bangalore, the course is attracting some of the best Indian talent.
The MSc program in wildlife biology that Wildlife Conservation Society and its partners have launched is designed to pick 15 of the best, smartest young people with a passion for conservation from across India and train them rigorously for 2 years in wildlife science as well as in the other social skills that are necessary to make that science work in the real world. To make this program successful, we obviously need resources and support from people who care about wildlife. And eventually I see this course becoming a program that gets established as a center of excellence serving conservation not only in India but perhaps all of Asia.
Thanks to a top-notch faculty and world-class facilities, the hand-picked students of this course get the benefit of the most up-to-date knowledge. And not just in the classroom. There's a major emphasis on fieldwork under the supervision of experts like course director Dr. Ajit Kumar, a Cambridge-trained ecologist.
Because the MSc program in wildlife biology is based in Bangalore, which is known as the Science Technology City of India, and it's also at the same time within 4 or 5 hours of drive to the most magnificent wildlife places in southern India, we can train a graduate student here to the level of professional competence that's available anywhere in the world, but we can do so at perhaps 1/5 the cost. So it's a big bang for the buck that you invest in training professionals here.
It was the path-breaking work of legendary biologist Dr. George Schaller that provided the inspiration for Ullas Karanth's own career and impressed upon him the absolute need for science in wildlife conservation. It is vital that the precious knowledge and experience painstakingly gained over the years by this generation be transferred to the next. India's future as a self-sufficient nation lies in the careful stewardship of its threatened wild heritage. These forests are the birthplace of rivers which sustain all life, and storehouses of biological riches yet to be discovered. The conservation of this irreplaceable treasure urgently requires trained and dedicated professionals. The students of the Master's Degree Graduate Program in Wildlife Biology indeed represent a powerful new hope for wild India.